Hi Year 2, so we're starting a new topic today, and we're doing all about measuring and mass. So we're going to be measuring things with a ruler, we're going to be measuring things with a scale and lots of different things, and we're going to be looking at how we can measure things. So today's lesson we are going to read scales in steps of 1s and 2s. So we know our 2 times table really well now, so it will help us to read the scales. So what does scales mean? Now fish have scales, but we're not talking about that. Scales are things that help us measure things, don't they? They help us, for example, when you're baking a cake, you might put some flour on the scales and see how much flour you need to follow the recipe. So I will put this link on Google Classroom so you can watch it later. These are objects that have scales for measuring length. So a ruler has got a scale, you can see here. The scale is in 2s. This ruler has got a scale and it's in 10s. And this is a number line, which is also can be like a scale, and it is in 1s. Here we can see lots of different scales. We've got a speedometer, which measures how fast you're going in your car or another mode of transport. You've got a measuring jug to see, for example, how much milk you've got in here. Here's a weighing scale, like I said, to weigh things like butter or flour or ingredients. Here's a 30cm ruler like we use at class. We've got a meter stick, which is 1 meter, and I use this to draw lines on the board. A thermometer, which measures temperature. A bathroom scale to see how much you weigh, and a flood measure to see how far a river or the water level has risen or has dropped. So reading scales, the first thing you need to do is you need to find 0. Some of them don't have 0, but 0 will always be at the bottom. So this jug doesn't have a 0, but the 0 will be at the bottom. You need to look at the numbers. Do they go up in 1s? So this one does. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the water is at 5. I can see that. This one's straightforward because all the lines are numbered. So how much water in the bucket? We said 5. Let's look at scales using number lines. What steps are these counting in? So here we start at 50. Then we've got, these are blank numbers, so we don't know what numbers these are. This one's 55 in the middle and the last one's 60. So I'm going to see, first of all, I'm going to see if they count in 1s. So 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, oh, 55. So it does count in 1s. So this one goes up in 1s. Okay, let's look at the next one. So 25, then we've got 30 in the middle, and then we've got 35. So the first thing we're going to check, does it go up in 1s? So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, oh, 30. So this one also goes up in 1s. This one starts at 37, then it goes 42 and 47. So we're going to check if it goes up in 1s. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. It also goes up in 1s. Remember that not all scales go up in 1s. These 3 do, but sometimes they go up in 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, 50, sometimes even 100s. So let's look at some more scales, and we're going to see if we can figure out what number these arrows are pointing to. Now you can see there is no numbers. There's very few numbers on the number line, only at the start and the end. So we're going to work out what numbers these arrows are pointing at. Let's see if we can work out what this one is. So we're going to start by counting in 1s first. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so this one does go up in 1s. So now we can go back and work out what these arrows are. So 30, 31, 32. Wiggly numbers. So 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. You can also count back from 40. It's a little bit trickier, but you could count backwards. 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Now we're going to see this scale, number 2. It starts at 70 and finishes at 80. So let's see what number it could count up in. So 70, let's start with 1s. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So this one also goes up in ones. So now we can work out what this first arrow is. So 71, 72, 73, 74. This time I'm going to count backwards because it's easier. 80, go backwards, 79. And the last one starts at 10 and it finishes at 20. So first of all, let's work out what the scale goes up in. So let's try ones. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this one also goes up in ones, which is good. So now we can work out what this arrow is. So let's start from the beginning. 11, 12, 13, and let's count backwards. You can count forwards if you want. 20, 19, 18, 17. You could also check it by counting forwards. So let's count from 13 upwards. 14, 15, 16, 17. So we're all right. Well done. So on this page, we're going to look at the scales and we're going to see again what numbers the arrows are pointing to. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to work out what number the scales go up in. So this one you can see has 60, in the middle it has 70, and then here it has 80. So let's count in ones first. So 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, oh, 65. And that is not 65. So it doesn't go up in ones. I'm going to put a 1 there and I'm going to cross it out. Let's try twos. So 2, 4, 6, so 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. So it does go up in twos. Okay. So now we can work out what this number is. So 70, 72, 74. I'm going to write it up here because that box is a little bit too small for me to write in. Okay, now we're going to do the next one. So this one has 20, 30 and 40. And we're going to see if we can work out what number the scale goes up in. So let's start ones. I'm going to write a 1 here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It doesn't go up in ones because that's not 25. Let's try twos. So 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. So it does go up in twos. But I know we didn't need to count for that one because it said there was 30. But it's always good to work it out anyway. Next one, so here's 80, 90 and 100. So let's start at 80, let's count in ones. So 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Is that 85? No. Let's try twos. 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90. So it does go up in twos, doesn't it? So now we can work out what comes after 90. 90, 90, 92. There we go. Right, next one. So here's 0, here's 10, and here's 20. So let's see if we can go with ones first of all. Let's count them ones. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not 5, so it's not 1. Let's try twos. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it does go up in twos, which means this one is 0, 2. Okay? So always start at 1. If it isn't 1, then try 2. And then it might be 2. Okay? So here is your Do It Today. And it asks you, what numbers are the arrows pointing to? So you need to work out what A, B and C is. So what I would do is I would write at the side A equals, B equals and C equals. Okay. So now we need to work out, the first thing we need to work out is what number the scale goes up in. So I'm going to put a 1 here. So let's see if the scale goes up in 1. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So it does go up in ones. So now we can work out what A, B and C are. So A is 40, there's 40, 41, 42, 40. Okay, so you can work out what those ones are. The next one you're going to work out, and I'm going to draw here, D equals, and then E equals. I'm not going to help you work out if it goes up in ones or twos. I'm just going to draw a 1 here and a 2. So see if it goes up in ones first. If it doesn't go up in ones, check if it goes up in twos. And then you need to write down all of the numbers that the arrows are pointing to. So pause the video now and do your do it. Right, so here is your twist it, okay? And we're going to see if you can see why Colin is incorrect. Because Colin is often incorrect, isn't he? So it says here, Colin thinks the arrow is pointing to 33. Explain why he's incorrect. So Colin is incorrect. Let's see if we can work out what the arrow is pointing to. So the first thing we need to do is the scale counting at ones or is it counting in twos? So let's do 1 first. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, well, that doesn't say 25. So it's not counting in ones. Let's see if it's twos. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. So it is counting in twos. So they said it's 33. So 1, 2. Oh, okay. So do you think Colin counted in the up in the right number? So you're going to write Colin is incorrect. Oh, I'm getting much better at this. Because, and then, oh, that was a little bit wobbly. And then I'm going to do my 3 dots, and then you're going to write why is incorrect. Then what I want you to do is make sure you write the right answer. I want to know what is this number here, and then you could write why is incorrect, and you could write the correct answer is, and then write the correct answer. So pause the video now to do your twist it. So this one is my twist it, just in case you have got a little bit confused. Colin thinks this arrow is pointing to 23. Explain why he's incorrect. So they think it's 23 that the arrow is pointing to. So the first thing we're going to see is what number does the scale go up to? Does it go up in ones or does it go up in twos? So let's count and let's see if it goes up in ones. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's not 25. So it doesn't go up in ones. Let's see if it goes up in twos. So 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. So it does go up in twos. So now we can work out what this is here. So let me get my black pen again. So 20, 22. I'm going to write the next one down here. 24. So this one is 26. So I would write here, Colin is incorrect because he has gone up in ones and the scale goes up in twos. The correct answer is 26. So that is my answer. Okay, it's quite long, but I've told you what Colin did wrong, what he should have done, and then what the answer is. And that's what you need to do in your twist it. So let's go on, let's see what the solve it is. So here is the solve it. It says find the missing digits. Okay, you can solve it in several ways. There's not just one answer, there's lots of answers. And can you use it? Can you solve it 5 different digits? then 4 different digits, and then 3 different digits. So when you're doing this, you are going to, at the end, have the solve it done 3 ways. So the first one, you're going to use 5 different digits. The second time you do it, you're going to use 4 different digits. Because there's 5, you can use 2 the same. And the third time, you're going to use 3 different digits. So obviously this time you can use more than the same. So when you do a solve it, you need to do it quite a few times. You can't just do it once. Right, I'm going to see if I can do this. And let's see. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with 1 here to make that 10. And then I'm going to do, because this is a 0, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be 15, so I'm going to make it 20. And then I'm going to say this goes up. It doesn't go up in 1s, it goes up in 2s. Okay, so then this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this would be 30. Oh, so now what is this? This is what I need to do. So this is 20, 22, 24, 26. So I have used a 1, a 2, a 3, a 2 and a 6. So I've used 2 twice. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4 different digits. So I have done this one. Okay, see if you can do it and you can use 3 different or 5 different digits. So I've done that one there. But remember, you're not just doing the one I've done, you need to do the other ones as well, because there are more than one way to solve this. So have a go at that. It is tricky, but have a go at that. See what answers you get, and I look forward to seeing it on your work when I mark it later. Bye for now.